Emma was 5 years old, and today was a super-duper exciting day. She was going on an adventure with her mama. "Where are we going, Mama?" Emma asked, bouncing on her tiptoes, her bright red boots tapping on the floor. "We're going all the way from Amsterdam, where we live with the pretty canals and tall, thin houses, to a new city called Manchester," Mama smiled, zipping up Emma's little backpack. Emma hugged Barnaby, her fluffy brown teddy bear with a smart blue bow. Barnaby is coming too. He packed his tiny sunglasses. First, they took a chugging train and then a car to a giant building called an airport. "Wow," whispered Emma, her eyes wide as saucers. It was full of busy people pulling suitcases with whirly wheels and big bright signs pointing everywhere. They had one big stripy suitcase. "Whee!" went the suitcase as it rolled away on a special moving belt. "See you in Manchester, stripy suitcase," Emma waved with both hands. Next, they walked through a gate that went beep, beep, boop when people walked through. Emma giggled. Even Barnaby had to go through a little tunnel-like machine in a gray tray, but he was very brave, and Mama said he was a security superstar. Then they sat by a huge window. Outside, Emma saw giant metal birds with long silver wings. "Are those the airplanes, Mama?" "Yes, sweetie. One of them will take us up, up, up into the sky, like a real bird." Mama pointed to a big blue and white one. Soon, a friendly voice said it was time to get on their airplane. They walked down a long, wobbly tunnel right into the belly of the big metal bird. Emma found her seat by a tiny round window. Click went her seatbelt, snug and safe, just like in the car. Barnaby sat on her lap, looking out too, his tiny sunglasses perched on his nose. The airplane started to rumble. "Rumble, rumble, shh," it whispered. Then, vroom, went the engines, louder and louder. Emma held Barnaby tight. Then, whoosh, the airplane raced down a long, flat road and zoomed up, up, up into the sky. "Look, Mama," Emma pointed through her little window. "The houses in Amsterdam are tiny like toy blocks, and the canals look like shiny ribbons." Soon they were flying above fluffy white clouds. "It's like we're floating on a giant bed of cotton candy," Emma said, her nose pressed to the window. Barnaby nodded, his head, or maybe Emma helped him nod. The kind flight attendant with a smiley face brought Emma some yummy apple juice in a little cup and a crunchy cookie shaped like a star. Yum! Emma carefully shared a tiny crumb with Barnaby. She drew a picture in her coloring book of a smiling airplane with happy clouds all around it. After a while, the captain's voice, deep and calm, came on the speaker. "Hello, everyone. We will be landing in Manchester soon. I hope you enjoyed your flight." The airplane started to float down, down, down. Emma looked out the window. She saw new houses, lots of green parks, and some red brick buildings. "It looks different from Amsterdam, Mama." "Yes, every city is special and has its own wonderful things to see," Mama said, stroking Emma's hair. Bump, thump, the airplane landed softly on the ground. Everyone on the plane clapped their hands. "We're here, Barnaby. We're in Manchester," Emma cheered quietly. They walked out of the airplane and into another big airport building. Soon, they saw their big stripy suitcase spinning around on another moving belt. "There it is, our stripy friend," shouted Emma, pointing. Mama smiled. "Welcome to Manchester, my little explorer." Emma squeezed Barnaby. That was the best adventure, flying in the sky like a bird. She couldn't wait to see what new things they would discover in Manchester. Maybe they would see big red buses, or even some cheeky squirrels playing in a big park. What a wonderful, exciting trip it had been. If you enjoyed the story, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.